Hello and welcome. My name is Brenda if you're new here. I'm a little late filming this week because I went with my husband to see his parents and his sister, so we were gone for a few days and I just now have been able to film. So I'm probably going to wait another week and a half to film so that I'm back on track to when I usually do. So we had a good trip. It was short, but it was nice to see the family. And I won't show you quite yet, but I ended up starting a new pattern because both of my things that I'm currently stitching are too small for me to see without my magnifying light. So I had a new start and I did get some of that done, but unfortunately even that one was a little bit hard to see because I think because I'm using black thread that it was just a little bit difficult on me anyway. It was on 18 count aida, so I thought it would be okay, but that I will show you what that is in a little bit. This past week, not a whole lot has been going on. We have been continuing working on getting concrete down in our carport. We don't really know what we're doing, but we are doing our best to try to make it work, and I think it's coming together okay. Considering we don't, we're new to it, I think it looks pretty good. It's just kind of a slow process, but yeah, we're happy with it. And this morning I woke up and went out to water all of our plants and stuff, and I saw the birds in our bird bath, and that just made me happy because I don't usually get to I haven't seen them very often in it. So I put up some more bird feed and stuff, and today I'm gonna make some hummingbird feed. I've been meaning to make some already, but I haven't. But today I'm gonna get on that so that they can have that. And yeah, I think that's really about it for this week. Nothing exciting. But I got some stitching done this past week on my stitching shelf. And I keep looking down because I have my notes below me. And I will show you here. This is what the stitching shelf will look like when I'm done. But last week, since last week I got, let me move this, 1,492 stitches in. And last week it looked like this. And after those stitches, it's up to here, and I'm excited about it. I went over a little bit, and then I'm gonna come down that section and fill that in. So yeah, I'm excited to see what I'm looking over at it over here. I'm excited to see that come together. I really have liked stitching on the 25 count Lugana, and it's coming along well. I think I stitched on that quite a bit more than I did on my Lord of the Rings this last week, which I will explain when I show that next. But yeah, I think I stitched on that for like 4 days or so. And then I switched over to the Lord of the Rings one, and I got 198 stitches in that one this past week. I'm not sure what to do about this one. I feel like after switching between the two and comparing, I'm not liking this 28 count Jobelan fabric. It's okay when I'm stitching a bigger section of color because then I don't have to start and stop as often. I feel like I'm having a harder time. I can't really get a pin stitch into it. At least I'm having problems doing it. And I'm not liking the feel of the thread in the fabric. And I don't know if having 2 threads would help, or let me grab it so I can show you. It's a little sparse, but I feel like it fills in well enough with the 1/1. But if I can get it to focus. But I just have a hard time with the fabric. It feels nice, it's nice and soft and all that, but the threads just pull as you're stitching and it's annoying. So I'm just not enjoying stitching on it as much, so that I haven't, wanted to stitch on it as much. But once I have a big section of color, it's not as bad, because then I'm not having as much of a problem. I just, I'm a little gentle with the thread, and then it's fine. So I don't know. I don't want to start over after I got all of this gridded and everything. I don't really want to, but I know this is going to be hours and hours ahead of me, and do I like it? I'm doing this to enjoy it, so if I'm not enjoying it, do I start over on something else? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But I'm going to keep stitching on it and see how I feel about it. I have 913 stitches in it. I'll see as it comes together how I feel, I guess. I don't know. But that's that. And like I said, I had a new start that is from a new pattern that I bought, which I will talk about after I show it. I bought this from OhMyStitches on Etsy, and it's I'll move over so you can see. It's a dinosaur. I bought a set of 3, and this one is the T-Rex, and it's a dinosaur fossil with flowers. So this is what it will look like when it's done. And then I got 1,169 stitches in it. So this is what I'm up to. And I've really been enjoying it, except for, like I said, I had a hard time seeing it when I was in the car, or at my in-laws' house. I couldn't really see it very well. But when I came back home, I had my light and I could see. So yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking stitching on that fine, and the 25 count Lugana. It's just that Jobelan. I don't really like how loose it is. So we'll see. But I'm liking how that's coming together. I'm excited to get that one done, and I like having the smaller patterns to feel like I'm getting something completed. Like this one, like I said, I'm about 1,200 stitches, and there's a little over 6,000 total. So you start to see things happening a lot faster than you do on the other. But I like them both, and I'm always, when I get bigger sections of stitching, I'm always like rubbing my finger over what I've finished, and just admiring it. But I'm liking how I put on the 18 count. I wasn't sure if I would do 1 or 2 threads over 1. I decided to try 2, and I liked how it was very dense, and it almost gives it like a 3D kind of feel to it. I felt like, with the fossil kind of feeling more 3D. So yeah, I'm happy with how that's turning out. But speaking of that pattern, I just got that pattern. And So I'm moving on to what I bought this past week, even though I didn't intend on buying patterns. I was watching CraftyRogueGamer, her FlossTube, and she was showing some patterns that she got from OhMyStitchesShop. And I really liked them, so I went to go look, and you know, they're having a sale. And it was buy 5 and get 50% off of your order. So I bought, I don't know how many I ended up buying, but I bought multiple. They have like a little bit of a discount on when you buy their grouping of like this one. I bought the 3 different dinosaurs that are all the floral fossils. So I will show you all of the patterns that I got. I got some dinosaur ones and some witches, some of your like standard witch, and then I also got Sanderson sisters, and some other things that I can't remember right now. Oh, some like fairy tale ones. So yeah, I'll probably be stitching all of the patterns that I've been buying. I'm kind of trying to figure out what I like, because this is the first time I've had trying to figure out if I like to do the bigger patterns or small, and how many whips I want to have going on. I don't know, but I'm liking having this smaller one going too, where I feel like something is getting done quicker. So I don't know if I want to have one smaller whip going, or if I'm gonna have a bunch, like a lot of floss tubers that I watch. I don't know. But I'm enjoying what I've got going right now. And then I also bought a needle minder. I follow Beksstitches on Instagram, and she had some needle minders for sale. And at first they sold out and I didn't get any at that point, but then she had some more, and so I had to get it because I thought it was really cute. It's not as strong of a magnet as some other needle minders that I have. It works fine, but it's not as strong as what I've gotten used to. So this is what it looks like. I'll try to get it to focus. It's cute. So I got that, and that makes me smile when I look at it. So I think that was all that I bought this week. My dad came over this last week sometime and tried to fix my sewing machine, because I was wanting to make more of the grind guards, because I need one for my smaller Q-snap. And he tried to look at it, and he said it wasn't able to be fixed. So I got rid of that one, and a few days later he called me and said that he had fixed my mom's old one that was broken, so that I could have that one because she just got a new one. So hopefully I'll be able to get that and then be able to sew up some more stuff. And also on my the new stitch that I started with the T-Rex, I had to tape the edge because I didn't have a sewing machine anymore to sew the edge up. But it was working fine actually, so that's okay. So yeah, hopefully I'll get the sewing machine and that'll all work out well. Oh, I also got another pattern. I was watching Sammie Liz, I think is her name of her channel, and she had shown this Wizard of Oz pattern from Owl, I can't remember the name, something Owl Embroidery or something. I'll link everything down below. But it's a free pattern, so I went to check it out and I liked it, so I downloaded that one. It's cute. I think they do SALs on their webpage, and I think maybe that one used to be a SAL, but it's done. And now they have one, and I don't know when it's going to start, I don't remember, but it's Alice in Wonderland, if I remember correctly. So it looked maybe like it was going to kind of similar to the Wizard of Oz one. But yeah, I went ahead and got that one because I thought it was cute. So I think that's really all that I have for this week. As I've mentioned multiple times, I like to listen to true crime or watch true crime stuff on like Netflix or whatever. But usually I'm listening to a podcast or Netflix. I only follow one true crime person, and her Stephanie Harlow. I watch some of her stuff, and so I've been recommended stuff on YouTube, and I decided to click around and see what I liked, and I ended up watching That Chapter. I like him pretty well, and after watching him, I got recommended MrBallen. And like I said, I will link everyone below if you're interested. And he doesn't do just true crime. He also does other just interesting little stories or weird type of stuff. So I've enjoyed listening to him. I just started, so I don't really know a whole lot about him, but I've enjoyed it, and I just figured I would share if you like that kind of thing. So I think that is all for this week. I need to do some housework and stuff after being gone from home, and then I will do some more stitching and all of that good stuff. I hope that you are doing well and have a lot of stitching going on for you too. So I will see you in the next one, and happy stitching.